This is the, you always make some adjustments along the way. So I mentioned this is our 10th annual Hall of Fame, or that's Hall of Fame, Thunderbolt Club Scholarship Awards Banquet, and this is the first year that we're actually holding the event, the banquet, in this format where we did the food portion in one end and the awards portion in this Hall of Fame room. So if you get a chance when we're done, take a look around. A lot of history. The plaques on the wall are Hall of Fame plaques. There's a lot of history from each of the sports that are offered at Millville High School. So we have some things that we're going to discuss tonight, and we'll discuss just announced tonight, and then we'll get to the awards. I mentioned it earlier, and I know they're still here. If we could put our hands together one more time for Bolt Catering. Jim McCarthy, the owner of Bolt Catering, was a former student athlete at Millville High School, and his business is doing really well, and he continues to give back to our student athletes. And talking about giving back, I mentioned that the Thunderbolt Club here, they do so many wonderful things, end of season banquets. Sponsor various teams. I think each team gets up to $500 per team. That's just like some of the minimum things. Our scholarships that we're handing out tonight will total over $28,000. So if we can put our hands together for the Thunderbolt Club, please. I'm going to bring up our president. I had just asked him, how many years have you been president? And he said, I don't know, it's been forever. And it seems like it's been forever. But he's done a wonderful job turning this club into what it is today. And I'll say this because he won't. But about 10 years ago, we were doing fundraisers, just small-time fundraisers, and our scholarship awards were $250. And, Craig, the gentleman I'm about to bring up, runs our golf tournament, our annual golf tournament, that does an amazing job, and I think we raised over $200,000 this past year at the tournament, and that's what allows this club to exist and continue to offer the scholarships that we do. So I'm going to bring up Craig Atkinson. Craig, you're up.
Thank you very much, Dave. I'd just like to welcome everybody tonight for coming out. All the parents and the student athletes, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm a Thunderbolt at heart. Graduated in 1975. My brother was a Thunderbolt. My dad was a Thunderbolt. So it's throughout our family. But very proud of you guys. Very proud of the coaches. They put a lot of time and effort in to their profession, teaching and coaching. Very proud of them, and really use them as your mentors as you go through life, like I have. There's some gentlemen in this room that were my mentors, and really led me down the right path. But I do want to introduce our board of directors who are in attendance tonight. These people do a phenomenal job. I mean, there's a lot that goes into the Thunderbolt Club, and these people help out immensely in all types of ways. So I really want to introduce them and make sure we acknowledge them. Megan Finch-Weldon. Megan. Jason Kessler, your vice principal. Michelle Brown, our treasurer. So a funny story. Years ago, we had a treasurer. We'd ask for the treasurer report, and that particular person would say, "Yeah, you're doing pretty good." Michelle has about a 15-page report every month that illuminates all of our expenses, all of the money we bring in, and I mean, it's down to the nickel. So, Michelle, thank you very much. What a great job she does. Coach Tony Serace, retired football coach. Bert Ayala, current football coach. Anybody see the picture of Bert and Coach Saban down in Alabama last week? Check it out. That is cool stuff. Coach Ed Andrews. What, Coach?
Check out our website.
It's on our website, right. And that's the other thing. If you guys want to learn about the Thunderbolt Club, MillvilleThunderboltClub.com. Go on there, check it out. We got a lot of pictures and all kinds of stuff. It's really neat. Very proud of it. My 7th grade phys ed teacher, Coach Ed Andrews. How many years you coached?
No other comment.
Our newest board member, Mo Huffsey. Millville Thunderbolt. Darren Carr, one of the coaches at the high school. Where's Darren?
He's cleaning.
Cleaning up. Very good. Ron Lamb, my teammate. Where's Ronnie? Cleaning up. Okay. Ron Lamb played football with him in high school. Best tackler in the history of Millville High School. Right, Coach? Ron Dorham. Ron. Can't say enough about Ron Dorham. Owns Advanced Treads up on Landis Avenue in Vineland. Or actually that's, what is that? Norma? Pittsgrove Township. Contributes to every cause that comes down the road. Fantastic gentleman. And thank you, Ron. Quan Bole. Where's Quan? One of the coaches at the high school. He's cleaning up too. See that? They know their place. Ashley Weems. Coach Weems. Where's Coach?
There.
Good article right over there on Ashley Weems from high school girls basketball team. Check it out. Lindsay Warfel. Where's Lindsay? Cleaning up? Okay. Coach Dan Fibiani from the baseball team. Coach, back there. I told him tonight I hate the Atlantic City Press anymore. The Atlantic City Press used to have all the high school sports. Now they don't have anything, and it's digital. I hate digital. I like to eat my cereal, read the sports page. Can't do it. And finally, another guy who contributes to every cause known to mankind, Doc Beebe, right here. So in closing, I would like to congratulate all of our Thunderbolt Award Scholarship winners tonight. Fantastic job. And I'll tell you guys, you are in a very special club. You're in the Thunderbolt Club. And I don't mean just the Thunderbolt Club, this building. I mean you're in a club called the Thunderbolts. And you'll always be a Thunderbolt. And it's always a great day to be a Bolt. So thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Craig. I've heard this several times. We get a lot of support from a lot of people. We get a lot of support from our district administration and our building administration. And Mrs. Sutton could not be here tonight. That's our building principal. So on her behalf, as one of our vice principals, Mr. Jason Kessler. Jason, you're up.
I would like to thank all the parents here tonight for sharing your child with the Millville Athletic Program at Millville High School. And they exemplify what's best about our school as a student athlete. They've carried themselves extremely well for 4 years, and we know that the future is very, very bright for them. So again, we thank all the parents and we thank the student athletes here for the opportunity to watch you grow and excel, not only in the classroom, but also on the athletic field. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Kessler. Mr. Kessler, also a former student athlete at Millville High School. Done a wonderful. Former student, right? There you go. Former student athlete at Millville High School, did an amazing job, and Jason's done a nice job coming back, and immediately upon graduating, was able to get a job in Millville, and has been here helping out, whether it's coaching or getting involved with the Thunderbolt Club. So we do appreciate everything that Jason does. Let me see here. We're going to take the time to announce our coaches. I'm not sure if everybody brought their stuff in. I do have some coaches here. I'm going to thank Coach Kessler, assistant coach for the basketball team. Darren Carr, assistant coach for the football team, also in the other room, and Kwan Boleg, their assistant coach for the football team, our 3 assistant coaches that are here. I'm going to announce my head coaches, and a couple of the head coaches are actually assistant coaches throughout the programs. I'm just going to start from the top. Tom DeCou has been with us many years with girls and boys tennis. Tom, thank you. New head coach, Dominic Ponteri for field hockey and girls lacrosse. Brian Sloan, girls soccer. Christian Varga, boys soccer. Scott Stay, boys cross country. New head coach Bert Ayala for football. We have a brand new head coach for girls basketball, Brenda Hoffman. Mike Latour, who coaches boys basketball and golf. Anthony Gansey, he coaches girls and boys swimming. Jason Belinsky, head coach of our wrestling program. Christine Brannon, new head coach for fall cheerleading, but also a returner for winter cheerleading. Harry Longini, boys track head coach. Dan Fimiani, baseball head coach. Brooke Dixon, head coach softball. Ashley Weems, new to a couple of sports. She coaches actually 3 seasons. Girls cross country, winter track, and girls track. Can we put our hands together for our coaches? Time and effort. We have our annual coach, or our 3 coaches meetings, preseason parent meetings a year, and I always thank them because they do such an amazing job leading our young men and women. Practice times, a lot of time planning and being away from their families. So I do want to take the time to thank my coaches and to their families as well, because I know without that, they're not here to help us and help our kids. I do have 3 other people I'd like to thank. One that could not be here today, Coach Dan Richter. Many of you know Dan. Coach Richter, he's our athletic trainer. Coach Richter does an amazing job making sure that our young men and women are always ready for practice and ready for the game. All right. I usually announce her as third because she's very, very important to me and my athletic department. Like my right-hand person here today, setting up for the events, whether it's Olympic Day, an athletic competition. We are on the same page, and I really want to take the time to thank Colleen Vandehovich. I mentioned I usually announce her third, and the reason I'm switching over to the next person, Mr. Rich Andrews. Rich is our Assistant Athletic Director. Let's put our hands together for Rich. Several times about people coming back and giving back, and Rich was a former student athlete, a standout student athlete here. He started as a football player here. He went on to Lehigh and started as an athlete at Lehigh University. Rich came back to the community with his family. He dedicated his time. He became an educator at Millville High School. Rich has been with me for 18 years. Rich is also in this has been inducted into the Hall of Fame here. And Rich has been with me for 18 years, and I've been the athletic director. And this is Rich's last year. Rich is actually retiring, so this is Rich's last major function as the assistant athletic director. So one more time, put our hands together. Rich, thank you for everything you've done over those last 18 years, man. Appreciate it. All right. So, just mentioned that it's my 22nd year in the district, 18th year as the athletic director, and it's amazing how fast time goes by and how things change over those last 18 years. Every year I put this little presentation together and I make a promise. I'm not going to talk about sportsmanship banners. I'm not going to talk about each season about how we have perennial powerhouse programs, but we do, right? I'm not going to talk about the increased numbers on our athletic programs, because I got to tell you, our programs do succeed with numbers. We do compete at a high level and do things in the right way. So I'm proud of those things for doing or demonstrating sportsmanship as we're competing out there, as our student athletes are competing. So what can I say? I can tell you this: it's been a great year. It's been an outstanding year, right? Started off this past year. I'm going to try to keep the some of these team accolades and individual accolades to a minimum, because we've already had our fall and winter banquets, and the spring teams are going to have their spring banquets coming up. So, we started off the year, our football program made history this year, winning the NJSIAA's first ever Group 4 state championship, and under a new coach, which was an amazing feat. Our boys basketball program this year, 51 years. It's been 51 years since the boys basketball program last won a conference championship. And for the last several years, and for the last 2 years under Coach Latour, our basketball program was knocking on the door, 12-2, I believe, in the conference. And then this year they were able to break down that door and win the conference championship after 51 years. So. Our boys and girls track team continue to excel. They just had an amazing weekend, and I usually don't announce too many individual accolades here, but where's Leah Howard? Leah Howard just won a sectional championship for the 3rd straight time. And if you are an athlete or have been an athlete, you understand the type of commitment it takes to do that. I mentioned about our boys and girls track team. The boys track team won the counties for the 4th straight year, and the girls track team this year won the counties for the 17th straight year. So 17 straight years the girls track team has won the county championship, and someone pointed that out, that we have athletes on the team that weren't even born at the time that was won the first one. So just, amazing stuff. In fact, we have 8 track athletes that are advancing to the NJSI state championships, Group 4 state championships this week. So we're really, really excited. It's a great time to be a Thunderbolt. I can tell you our programs are excelling. I'm not going to continue to mention how we have these perennial powerhouses, but we do. So I'll continue to say that. And I'll repeat it as much as I want, and you guys can make fun of me later. So I'm very proud of all of our programs, all of our student athletes, the amount of time that they put in, all of our coaches. It's just a tremendous program that we have, and it just continues to excel, and it continues to move forward. And that is going to be it for my speech, because I wanted to make sure we called the kids up and I didn't bore you, men and women in this room. So what I'd like to do right now is we're going to call our fall sports athletes up. So the Thunderbolt Club Scholarship, because I think I was told by I think it was Coach Sloan several years ago, so I called him out on that one. What does it mean to be the Thunderbolt Club Scholarship winner, right? So it doesn't mean to be the best athlete. It is the Thunderbolt Club Scholarship Award winner is someone that dedicates the time, is almost acts as a student coach to the program, dedicates their time and effort to rise to practice early, games early, is always prepped, always ready to go. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best athlete, but it means you're a very valuable member of that team. All right. So the men and women that were chosen today were carefully chosen by their head coaches and our scholarship committee to receive this award tonight. All right. I mentioned earlier that these scholarship amounts have grown drastically. They used to be, I think it was when I first started, $150. And thanks to the Mike Trout golf tournament that we run, so thank you to the Trout family and Mike Trout and Craig Atkinson that puts that event together. Because our scholarship awards are now up to $1,200, which is an amazing amount. And they continue to, I think they were $750 just a couple of years ago and $1,000 last year. The club continues to give back. So $1,200 is a nice award and well deserved by the men and women in this room. So I'm going to call up the fall student athletes first. And what I'd like to do is this. I mentioned to the student athletes, the check is made out to you. You will receive your check tonight in the other room. You'll sign something with Miss Banquet. All right, just acknowledging that you received that. All right. What I'd like to do is, though, at some point, whether it's at the end of this or in between, I want to make sure we're getting pictures, and probably after we're done calling up each season, we'll get a picture together, Greg, and that'd be great. So for fall sports, the Thunderbolt Club would like to congratulate the following scholarship award recipients. For boys soccer, Sean McCarthy. Sean. Girls soccer, Alexis West. Field hockey, Stella Shepard. Football, Solomon Massey Kent. Boys cross country, Jose Bravo. Girls cross country, Autumn Muchler. And fall cheerleading, Alicia Gomez. Have a girls tennis award winner this year, so we will hand out two next year. If I can get the group to slide down this way a little bit, we're going to take a picture in the center of the room.
There we go.
Here, he's not fighting.
All right, put our hands together one more time. All right, next up is our winter sports athletes. We'll start off with boys basketball, Jabbar Barriento. Girls basketball, Kamari Allen. Winter cheerleading, Naviana Burrows Thomas. Boys swimming, we'll have two next year. Girls swimming, Lily Mahabir. For boys winter track, Travis Gandy. For girls winter track, Aaliyah Goolsby. And for wrestling, Edison Andino. All right, put our hands together one more time. For spring sports, start off with baseball, Wayne Hill. softball, Kendall Suey. Boys tennis, Russell Corson. Boys track, Zachary Hendershot. Girls track, Leah Howard. Golf, Owen Gilson. And for girls lacrosse, Carla Lopez Vivar. All right, let's put our hands together. A couple more awards that we're going to hand out. The Jack Zellers Award. Jack Zellers was a former Thunderbolt Club member, executive board member. Jack was just somebody that was always really supportive of the overall Millville Athletic Department. A lot of heart, a lot of determination, and this year's award recipient is Raekwon Ford. Outstanding female athlete, mentioned earlier, 3 straight years winning a sectional championship. She'll be going for a state championship this year and then hopefully meet the champions. Leah Howard. Wow. And our outstanding male athlete, stand out in 2 sports, football and wrestling. I know he's going to be playing football at college next year, and then I believe he said when they get the wrestling program, that's in 2 years, he'll be doing that as well. Our male athlete of the year is Edison Andino. All right, put our hands together one more time. So collectively, if the folks in here, just put our hands together, please. For all. Tremendous group of young men and women that are going to go on and do some great things after they graduate in just 8 days, I believe, 7 days, somewhere around there, or school days. So it's been a wonderful experience and enjoyable ride to watch you participate and compete as a Thunderbolt. We look forward to all the wonderful things that you're going to do when you graduate here. Please be sure to come back and support the programs, right? I know the phrase that you hear often is once a Bolt, always a Bolt, but that's true. So please make sure you come back and continue to give back, and that's what this Thunderbolt Club is about here. So we do look forward to it. For the athletes, just a reminder, you're going to go see Miss Bandahovich in the other room for some signatures, the right to get your check. I mentioned earlier that the check is in your name, so that you will that's your property. You do what you want with it at that point. All right. Other than that, congratulations, everybody. Be safe driving home. Thanks again.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as the Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.